So I just got done watching the Time for School video, and some of the things I learned from with for the first part, I had to watch one parts about Japan, Brazil, India, and Afghanistan, and and in Japan, out of all the ones I watched, Japan was the most prominent. Had was definitely by far the better one. It was their secondary school enrollment rate is nearly 100%, and their global test scores are nearly are the high. Sorry, they are the like practically are the highest. So Japan has a really good schooling, and then for let's see, Brazil. Brazil, like the person that they had on there, they were from the Rio. And before I even watched that, and when I saw Rio, I already knew Rio was a really bad area. I have a cousin who lives in Brazil now, and she told me all about the cartel in the Rio. So I thought it was. Oh, one thing I thought was interesting was the like how the Santa they had the Santa thing going on, and they were feeding they were like trying to raise food for like the less fortunate, and the Santa was under protection of like the I think it was like the drug lords or something. And well, I thought that was pretty interesting because even the it kind of portrays them as a good guys, but they're not. They're really not helping the society too much by the drugs. But anyways, other things I saw that was oh yeah, that in 2003, Brazil it was paying like poor families to keep their kids in school. So I thought that was pretty cool. Uh, but but with the poorest children, the poorest children finish only 4 years of school, and about 2/3 of the children drop out by the eighth grade. And then we go to the India. When I think of India, I think of the busy India, like, because it's, I don't know, it's a lot of the development. Like, I mean, there's a lot of people in India, like a lot of people. So when we were in India, they brought them out to to a less busy area of India, like they said it was like the northwest area, a little more not so foresty and greenery so much. But so I thought that was a yeah, so I thought that was a good perspective to put that in there instead of the what I kind of knew already. But as in India, as of 2003, 25 million children are not in school. Are not in school. 25 million children not in school. Uh, but since that, 60% of them have 60% has been cut. So more of them are now going. But apparently, it said they mentioned that. But many of them aren't. Many that are in school don't aren't even learning reading, writing, and basic math. Like I was watching a video and they had night school, having all like old school lantern trying to illuminate the night. It was. I just remember when you would go in there with like a generator and be like, "Here's some light, man." Like I couldn't see anything, but and then uh, and then the other one was oh yeah, and unfortunately, out of all the videos, the India girl, she ended up not like really pursuing. She ended up like kind of dropping out to go to do family work stuff. It was kind of really sad, but sometimes how things are, I guess. Like I I am in college now, and I I almost accepted the fact that after high school that that whatever I got required that was all I was going to be getting. But now here I am after some time off, some time not being in school here, and to progress my education farther. Like I'm here doing this assignment, obviously. So yeah, uh, but the other country was Afghanistan, which really shocked me because I didn't like. I actually did a documentary about Afghanistan. I didn't think that would be with everything that's gone on. I didn't think that would happen, especially since it was 2003 and we had that bombing or the flight thing in 2001. But so I don't know, just with everything. Yeah. Anyways, but Afghanistan, 1/3 of kids not in school. 1/3 of the kids not in school. I was actually surprised. I don't know. No, I guess I wasn't. It just looked a little bit differently in the video than I thought it was going to look. But when I say it, I mean like the environment, how they look, how the environment looked. But anyways, uh, um, but as those one third kid, sorry, those 2/3 kids are still in school. Most of them are girls, and well, 3/4 of the girls drop out by the age of 16, and uh, uh, uh so. Hmm. I thought it was interesting how this girl's father wanted her to go to school and kind of try to pursue it. I thought it was, with given the country that he's in, and most people just don't think that the girls should be in it. I think it was it's kind of selfish of people. Like, I mean, education is good. I'm like, even just graduating high school. I mean, like how much farther I am than these people that I've seen in a lot of these videos. I just feel like I could get paid really well just having a high school degree from here. If I went to some of these other countries, I could be like, I get paid more than you, and you. But I'm just saying, education is important, and I just figure it surprises me when people are like, yeah, what does education do for you? I mean, just do they not speak to each other? I mean, that's the education itself, is just learning how to speak to each other. I mean, anyways, but one of the things I wanted to say before I actually end up ending this video was that even though this had nothing to do with education, but it did affect the education for them indirectly, was that in India and Afghanistan, that the boys did not do any housework at all. That it was I don't remember which one, but one of them had said that actually, if a boy was caught doing housework, that they are actually going to be laughed at. And I'm just trying to think about, like, man, I think it'd be cool to have a girl that she's like, oh, I'm going to do all the housework, but that's just not going to happen. She is going to be like, you're going to better be taking out that trash. You're going to be doing some of those dishes. I mean, so it's just ridiculous. But I mean, it's another country. But yeah, I was actually in this video. It went, definitely, since it was like nearly an hour to watch, like 53 minutes. Yeah, 53 minutes and 3 seconds. I was like, it was definitely a killer to watch it though. But I was actually kind of hoping to see the remaining countries that were mentioned that they did follow up on, and those countries were Romania, Benin, and Kenya. I thought it would been cool to watch those, especially since between the videos. Not so much the Benin and Kenya though, but between the videos, like their little like they show little clips of the others, and the one that was made the most comments or most things between the videos, or of it, was the Romania girl. It seemed interesting, and so I was a little kind of sad I didn't see it. I know there's other parts of this, but since it's not the Hallmark segment, I'm not gonna watch it. But I was actually kind of thought it'd be cool to watch it. So I was actually hoping. I was just hoping in that 53 minutes, because I saw how much it was ahead of time. I was hoping in 53 minutes I was gonna be able to see Romania and the other two countries on top of that. But yeah, that's my video, and later.